I think there have been worse ideas in the world than expanding a tree farm. If I had to guess, like the house, that was a pretty bad idea. But then again, I'm not on so I don't think any of my ideas will be that bad.
Pause. I'm Desanya Wet, artist, singist, gamist, and most evilest bimbo. And on this channel, I do something a little different. I draw and talk and play my most favorite video game, Minecraft, all at the same time. And if you really like what you see, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and press all those good buttons that'll make me happy. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we're back to Minecraft, Chicken Madness Minecraft, where the chickens lay the resources. And we started with this one block. It wasn't one block. It was a 3x3 bedrock platform of just that, and we did all this. And it's ugly, but it's functional, and that's primarily what we're here for, is function over form, right? Form comes later. Okay, so like in every episode before, today we're gonna do the next evolution of chicken, which means the last time I got the soul sand chicken, which means I'm gonna have to get whatever the next chicken is. I feel like we're getting very close to the end. I feel like we're getting very close to the end of the game. I can't imagine what chicken would be next. Our second goal for the episode is to put up this next row of nests right here, this one right here. And then the third goal for the episode, we gotta figure out what the third goal for the episode is. Because that's the thing, we gotta figure it out. I don't know what the third goal should be. What do you think? I don't know. But in the meantime, let's just go ahead and do what we come here to do, which is to get the next evolution of chicken and to put up the next row of nests. Whoa, the next row of nests. Let's go. Oh my god. I need to tell you guys something. I've had a very sad and frustrating day. So sometimes I forget that I can't do everything I used to do before everything happened. But today was especially difficult because I wanted to ride my bicycle, and I got about 3 minutes into the bike ride before my entire body started to fall apart. And, with me, I'm totally okay. Like, I can mentally handle everything until just one thing sets me off. And I don't know why I'm like that. I don't get it. Like, I can put up with a lot of frustration and strife and pain for a long time, but just one thing will come up that just knocks me completely back, right? And today it was the fact that I couldn't ride a bicycle. Like, that was the one thing I wanted to do because I thought, oh, that'd be easy. That wouldn't be very difficult. Anybody can ride a bicycle. And so I got on this bicycle, like I said, got 3 minutes into the ride and had to stop. I was about to call the rescue squad. I was about to call 911 to come get me. And so it's really disappointing, especially knowing what I used to be capable of as like former military and everything. Like, it's really hard to suddenly not be able to do the things that you used to be able to do. But yeah, no. Anyway, on to less difficult topics. I'm just gonna go into the motions at the moment. I guess we can bone meal these guys. Let's just do some bone mealing. Let's go. On other news, I did get a bunch of cute sundresses this weekend, so that's fun. I noticed something, that YouTube, when I get a kind of hateful comment, it won't show it to me. Like, it won't pop up the little notification on my phone, because I have it set to pop up a notification every time I get a comment on my video. And if it's a mean comment, it won't pop up a notification, so I have to go in and check. And it's so funny because, and I don't mean to brag, right? I don't mean to brag by saying this, but there was a guy who said, oh, you're being sexist on this channel and you expect to get popular from that, or something like that. I thought it was really funny because at the time when I saw that comment, I had just got 3,000 subscribers in the last 28 days, according to my channel metrics. And I just replied, my guy, I am literally clinically deranged. Why are you arguing with me? First of all, I'm a cartoon internet character. I'm a cartoon alien girl on the internet. And I say in the video I don't know if I say it in that video. It might be the only video he saw of mine, but I say in the videos that I am insane. Like, at least twice per video, I'm like, I'm crazy. I'm a literal crazy person. And in my defense, anyway, misandry is definitely punching up. Like, the man and the bear thing, like, men, they've made a new one now. They're like, oh, would you rather tell your feelings to a brick wall or to a woman? Your worst fear about interacting with a woman is that she laughs at you. My worst fear about interacting with a man is that I die, So just, come on, relax. Men literally, like, there's only like a handful of countries in the world that are even run by women. And like, the only one I know of off the top of my head is Germany. And that may be the only one, being honest. Like, Britain was like run by a queen, but they still had the parliament that was like mostly men, right? I don't know. I'm literally an alien cartoon girl on the internet. What do I know? When I make jokes about men being stupid and wrong, what does that change, right? What does that do? Who does that hurt? When people make jokes about women being stupid and wrong, they're gonna start bringing back lobotomies. When has a man ever been lobotomized in the history of the world? They didn't do that. Men don't get diagnosed with hysteria and wandering testicles like the women got diagnosed with wandering uterus or whatever. Come, be so for real. Be for real. Don't even get me started on the wage gap. And then he wants to say I'm sexist for being a misandrist. Okay, maybe like by the textbook definition of sexism, that's true. But obviously it's a lot less harmful. It's really not the same thing. It's very different things. And to try to equivalate the things is just, even in space, in deep space where I currently live because I'm an alien cartoon girl. I mean, we've mostly solved it here, but I seen what y'all mother been doing on Earth and it's up. Get with the times. I did also get a comment at the same time that said I have a Dami Mummy voice, which I think is hilarious. A lot of people have been complimenting my voice lately in my comments, and I'm so grateful. That's so sweet. Thank you guys so much. It makes me feel really good. I try to have a beautiful voice just for you guys, but I'm not congested. I got sinus issues. Bro, these chickens hella lay emeralds out the wazoo. This is insane. I might honestly, I'm feeling that these guys are gonna go because this is just too messy over here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got a gajillion eggs for these guys anyway. It's not a big deal. I hear another chicken clucking. Maybe it's that chicken over there. My directional audio isn't working, I guess, because I have no clue where the clucking is coming from. Today's been a very hard day for me. And as a beautiful woman, I refuse to let days be hard for me. Well, I don't refuse to let days be hard for me because sometimes they just do, and it's nothing you can do. But sitting here and recording these videos for you guys can, really turn it around sometimes, I think. Or not. Maybe I just get myself more worked up. I don't know. We're still figuring out. Why don't we just go ahead and get the next evolution of chicken? Why not? Now, it's pretty early, but like, why not? Who is she? Okay. It's another purple chicken. I don't know what that could be. I guess we'll figure out. I definitely don't need the netherrack chicks anymore for sure. Okay, well, I guess at some point in this episode, that guy will grow up. So, okay, I need 12. I need 12 of those. No, I don't need 12 of because I have this. Actually, I need 12 of those, right? And then it's 21 of these. So I need more wood. So let's just get our wood thing going. Let's just get the wood thing going. We'll just cut down some wood for a while. I thought about expanding the tree farm, but like I just go through the farm one time and like I have all the wood I need for like a while. I don't know if it would be worth expanding it, but I guess just to have like another goal for the episode, we could expand it. I don't see why not. Like it's not the worst idea anyone's ever had, frankly. I think there have been worse ideas in the world than expanding a tree farm. If I had to guess, like the cost, that was a pretty bad idea. But then again, I'm not on so I don't think any of my ideas will be that bad. I think that's a good idea. Oh, that was satisfying. There's gonna be two between. Two between this way and two between that way. Got it. Easy day. At the simplest tree farm I ever made in my life. It's not even a circle. Okay, I had an idea. I had a really good idea to finally use up all that sand that I've got just sitting there. I bet you guys can already see the vision, but it's gonna take a little bit of finagling because it's gonna have to go down. So let's get the glass cooking. I think that's the vibe. 2 stacks should be enough, right? I don't see why it wouldn't be. And I actually want to put water there. I don't know how to safely dispose of this lava because my entire island. Oh, wait, I'm a genius. Wait, you can put lava buckets as the fuel for the furnace. No, because I'm a genius. I don't even need charcoal anymore. How did I forget? I'm so next level intellectual. It's insane. Nobody will ever be on my level. Nice. Tree farm expansion. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to put the glass down. It may require water, actually. It may require water. That's what the infinite water source is for! Yeah, let's go! Woo! Infinite water source! Okay, I'm super scared. I'm gonna put all my stuff down. All my stuff down. Important stuff before I go in there. Actually, I can only bring the glass. It's good. We're gonna do it. We're okay. Everything's fine. Ah!
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
I did it. And then hypothetically, I should be able to kind of get at it from over here. And then, you know, it's going to be extra blocks to use, but ultimately I don't have to continue to risk my life. I can just like go like this. It's great. Oh, wow. That was, how many was that? 32? That was half a stack? Okay. I don't know what that means realistically, but I am going to put this here. Okay. Wow. I actually have no clue what I'm doing. It is certainly my best though. Yeah. Hole of water. Yeah. Love my hole of water. Okay, so I need to cook a lot more of the sand, basically, is what I'm seeing. And maybe this will necessitize some more chicken, sand chicken. If I only do one, is that gonna look weird? It looks a little weird. How much does that matter though if it looks weird? I'm not really gonna be paying that much attention. Okay, wow, this is gonna take a million years. What if I just get the edge ones set up? Okay, all right, okay. Plant a couple of trees just to get that going, I guess. I just have to be super careful until this is completely filled in because I have so many gaps. I may actually not have enough glass, which is fine. I can just like fill the very edge in with wood because I'm not about to sit here and wait for a bunch of sand chickens to grow up, if I'm honest. It's not for me, but I do need chests. Okay, that's good. Great, even. I wonder what this chicken is. I have no clue. And I actually am gonna fill this composter up and move it because I'm not thrilled with it being right here. Like, who would be? I think I'll put it here, maybe on the corner here, so it's not too in the way. That's gonna be so precarious until I fill in everything. It's like a proper forest, bro. So as you guys all know, or maybe a lot of you don't know this, but when recessions happen, people tend to lean into alternative religions and stuff like that. So lately I've been getting into like the witchy, like Wiccan stuff. And I kept getting on TikTok. It kept saying for me to get a moldavite, a piece of moldavite. And I heard that moldavite, it does a lot of crazy stuff, though, is the thing. Like I heard that it like kills people and stuff. I don't know. But I kept getting on my For You page to get moldavite. So I broke down the other day, I don't remember when it was, but I broke down and I got a piece of moldavite. It was so weird too because like I just went to the farmer's market and there was this girl who I talked to the last time who sold me like some crystals and stuff and did like a tarot reading for me, and it was really fun. And she had her tent there again for the first time in a few weeks, and I, you know, rolled up. I was like, hey, what's up, you know? And I just mentioned it. I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I've been getting a lot of videos on my TikTok For You page to get moldavite. And she was like, no way. I literally just got moldavite. I just got it in like a day ago, and this is the first time I'm bringing it out to sell. And it was like still in like the little baggies that they like send it, like the OPP bags. And so I was like, no way. This is like, it's gotta be, you know, why else would it be like that unless it was gotta be. So I bought this piece of moldavite, and it's so hilarious because the very first thing that happened was like I was walking away from her stall and I got attacked by a massive beetle. This flying beetle just like was swarming to me, and I was like, maybe I should take it back to her. Maybe I should return it. And it's so funny, but I'm hoping, you know, they say it's all about intention. It's all about what your intent is. But the really funny and weird thing about it is that my intent has always been, oh, this is just a fun thing. It's not real, you know, it's all just in my head. I'm just doing it as like a symbolic thing. It's really, there's nothing to it. It's like a psychology trick. And I keep having very bizarre experiences. So who knows? Honestly, at the end of the day, who knows anything at all? Actually, I forget there was something else that happened that was related to it, but I'm 3 beautiful drinks in right now because of my nerves. So I don't know what I was talking about. Today's flavor is pomegranate. Usually I do lemon. Lemon's like my favorite flavor, but today is pomegranate. I also am a big fan of pomegranate. I love pomegranate. Pomegranate and lemon. Those are my favorite flavors. Least favorite, banana by a long shot. I don't with banana, raspberry. I love strawberry. Strawberry's really good. My 3 favorite flavors are strawberry, lemon, and pomegranate. I don't really with anything else. But yeah, I thought it was really funny. I don't know. I think everything's really funny. I'm just a unserious gal. I like the water features. I'm a water feature girly. I love the ocean. I love the beach. I gotta be by a hole of water or else I feel wrong. Feels wrong. Now, why is this one running? Hello? Why is this one running? I think it's because that one's a full block over there. Actually, this would need to be a full block. Standby. Yeah, see, the full block is what did it. Ah, oh my god, it's an ender eye chicken. He dropped an ender eye. Ender pearl. It's an ender pearl chicken. Okay, that's f***ing insane. I forgot about that. So that means the next chicken has got to be the end portal chicken. Probably, I don't know. Do a little housekeeping, you know? My womanly duties to do a little housekeeping. I need to put these men in a jail. I don't like that their prison is not very prison-like. I think they would be much happier if they were surrounded by iron bars. That's their natural habitat. It's not like I don't have the iron to do it. Actually, super don't need any more glass. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they're much happier this way. Aw, look at how cute. They're so happy. All right, I'm out of here. Did I finish? I need to make sure I finished all the glass. Because if I didn't finish it, no, I didn't. And then I just come over here and walk like it's finished, then I'll be so screwed. I need five more pieces and it's done. Slay. Should I go ahead and make these? I guess I should. Oh, first, let's harvest the farm because it looks super ready actually. And then let's go harvest. Get harvesty. Ooh. My inventory full? Maybe I put some chests over here with the bone meal. Maybe just one chest. I can sacrifice a chest for the greater bone meal good. Thinking about joining an SMP. I could make a series about being on an SMP. Problem is I don't want to be on an SMP with like kids because no offense to any children watching, which I hope there are none. My analytics say my audience is all 18 and over, so if y'all are kids watching, y'all lying. Plus, what do y'all have to do with me? Why do y'all give a shit about Obama? But in any case, I don't want to play with kids. I want to play with adults so I can swear. I can't. I need it to be relatable. I need you to understand what I'm saying. I need people who are on my level. I need people who remember 9/11, bro. Because I know that saying they hit the second tower or they hit the Pentagon is a meme right now, but I was there when it happened, and I was lucid. It hits different. When is September? Is it before or after November? I can't think right now. Man, I've lived through so many once-in-a-lifetime events, huh? I mean, there's just more to come. Y'all get ready. Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Y'all about to live through a bunch of once-in-a-lifetime events, too. All the old heads in the chat know. We all been knowing. This ain't our first rodeo. Okay, so we have a stack of hay bales. Is that enough? Is that enough? I don't know if it's enough. I'm so bad at numbers. I know what color they are, but I can't tell you how to do them together. I need to put this. What? I already have 9 nests? I just need 3 more. We probably won't even have to do the top field. We can just do the bottom fields, because that's 9 right there. And I only need 12. Hey, we're moving on up in the world. I've already got the next evolution of chicken, and I built the tree farm. Dang, we're really coming along in the world. So let me make 21 hoppers. Let me make 21. Beautiful. So then I can start getting the next row of nests. And I don't even need 12. I need 1 more because I already have 2 from the last episode. Oh my god. We're getting so cracked at chicken Minecraft. What I'm really gonna need ultimately at the end of the day is gonna be chests now. That's the big thing now. And hold on. I need to put the 5 more glass blocks so I can walk around there willy-nilly, and not have to worry about falling through the floor and dying forever. Okay, let me just double check. Make sure they're all in because I don't want to be walking and then fall. Yeah, okay. Okay, they're all in. Okay. Now let's grab some torches. Just a couple. Let me grab a couple torches so they grow a lot. Okay. And then I guess I just get to chopping for a while. And I'm sure just clearing this out one time is going to be more than enough for like ever. Even if all of them don't grow. Which I should have made them 3 apart because 2 apart is not enough room. Nice. Beautiful farm and land. Ender pearl chicken. So that is what it is. It's an ender pearl chicken. I mean, obviously, because it laid an ender pearl, but still. Honestly, since we only need 7 more bales and I have so much bone meal, it's like almost worth it to just go bone meal the farm. We're getting prepared for the nested. Honestly, I'm making pretty good time. I'm making a really good time. I think adding the additional field level tier in the air I think that helped pretty significantly with how long it takes to each episode, because I was like really like struggling to get it to 3 hours. Bless my editor's heart. But I was like, I'm doing everything in my power to finish this episode as quickly as possible so that you don't have to spend your entire life editing. But like, it's only so fast the wheat can grow. It's only so fast I can get more wheat. So it's like, I was kind of beholden to those things. But I think adding the second tier to the farm has really like been massive. Okay, so now all we need is 12 nests, right? And then that's the end of the episode. And really, I only need 10 right now because I have 2 from the last episode, like I keep saying. I haven't yet decided what chickens I want in there. I think I'm going to put the ender chickens on all those rows once I get them. I think that's going to be the vibe, because I'm going to need to farm some pearls, I think. Don't I only need 12 though? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, honestly. Right now, I think I'm just going to bone meal this one part of the farm, this one field, and then I'm going to finish the nests. Also, if you want to commission me and have your commission be my next speed paint, there are a couple of rules. They're not hard to follow rules. But the first rule is it has to be safe for work, obviously, so I can put it on YouTube. If it's not safe for work, I can't put it. That one has to be a private commission. And when you're commissioning me, you have to tell me that you want it on my YouTube. You can't like just assume, because I'm not gonna know unless you specifically say, I want this as part of a YouTube video. And when I get big, I'm gonna start charging for this, right? I have a plan. So while it's free, have your commission immortalized on my channel that at current has 8,500 subscribers. That means 8,500 people will see your character. And you know, maybe my clout will rub off on you, and and you'll get clouded too for having a great character. Yeah, you know, just so you know, you don't have to be a Patreon subscriber to order a commission from me. Don't let anybody fool you. That has passed. We're not doing that anymore. Maybe one day we will do that again if demand becomes as high as it was when I had to implement that to begin with. So, like I'm saying, just get in while the getting's good. One day this may not be around, so I might have to lock it down again. So while the getting's good, you ought to just get it, you know? Just saying. But also, if you do want a commission and you don't have $60, I also do sketch commission streams occasionally. I've done 2 this year, but I'm hoping to do more as my health continues to improve. Assuming it does not decline, you know, because it might do that. But as my health remains good, I will continue to stream. So there, I do free requests on occasion, depending on how I'm feeling and what kind of time I have. So if you do want to get something potentially for free or for $30 or less, that's also an option. Anyway, enough of me humble bragging, which I'm not trying to do. It's just the way that things are. Let's get this episode done. Look at that. Wow. Perfect. I'm only going to take 10 of these since I only have 10 hay bales. And if you're new here, my mod, I commissioned this mod. I paid for this out of my own pocket for somebody on Fiverr to make it, so it's a little bit bugged. So we have to cheat a little bit to get what we want. So basically, I just throw the stuff off the edge, and then I have to set my game mode. Hold on, I haven't opened it to land yet. And then I /give myself, oops, oh, it's case sensitive. So I have to give myself 10 nests because that's how much materials I throw off the edge. Then I'll take these 2 nests. Oh, me. Okay, I'm gonna have to give myself another nest because you're joking. Okay, so I have to give myself 2 more nests. It's the most efficient tool to break this. It's all slow. Yeah, I mean, with this, the glitches that they don't drop when you break them also. So I'm gonna have to give myself 2 more. Because they didn't drop. Look, I can prove it. There's nothing there. It's just the 2 that I just cheated in. So that's that situation. So now we've got all the nests done for this episode. That's one of the goals. We got the next evolution of chicken really early to the point that he's already grown up and he's laying the blocks that he's got. And then the third goal, we expanded the tree farm. We're moving and grooving. We're getting it together. All right, well, like and subscribe if you liked. If you watched this far, you obviously liked it. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for being subscribed. Welcome back. You're officially my #1 fan just for being here. That's how I see it. And stay tuned for next Friday when the next episode comes out. Will it be the final episode? Oh my god, well, I don't know. Maybe, probably, but we'll see. and I'll beat the Ender Dragon by myself for the second time ever. Like and subscribe and turn the notification bell to be notified when I stream, do my request streams for freebies and really cheap commissions, and that's all. Okay, bye.